don't sit around at night and try to figure out, well, how am I going to scare them now?
Some George Romero fans may doubt that. George makes scary movies. They're action-packed, low budget, and above all, popular. Romero's 1968 classic, Night of the Living Dead, earned more than $40 million. Its sequel brought in more than $55 million, but George doesn't make movies just for the money.
Well, I'm having fun with it, and I suppose that's what I try to pass on. I enjoy trying to do something that evokes a response from an audience.
George Romero has directed 2 zombie films and a vampire film, not to mention his other action thrillers. So where does he go from here?
Scene 203 on take 2. Mark.
CREEPSHOW, a movie with no zombies, no vampires, but lots and lots of cockroaches.
I think it's a hoot and holler movie.
Coordinating a hoot and holler production takes the help of dozens of experts. Sometimes George Romero feels more like an orchestra conductor than a film director.
A conductor could be the greatest conductor in the world, and if he doesn't have the players to play the music, it ain't going to sound good.
These are some of the players.
Well, we're bug wrangling. We're trying to control the insects for the movie and getting to perform almost on cue when it's possible.
The CREEPSHOW set has 2 bug wranglers, entomologists who have devoted their lives to the care and study of bugs.
Little ones on the can yet? Or you want a couple of biggies?
I think there can be some
medium-sized.
Housing this cast of thousands is a horror story itself. The roaches live in this trailer right next door to the studio.
Ray, David, we need 50 or 60 roaches standing by on set.
Just like any movie star, each roach is personally escorted to the soundstage.
Come on, little roaches, time to go to work.
Then the roach wranglers do their job.
Here's one.
Debbie? Yeah.
Oh, I know there's another one somewhere running up.
It's on your back.
Right on your back. Right on your back.
About
Okay. Okay, that's lunch.
A large part of it is being caught off guard. It's being startled more than scared.
As if roaches aren't enough to startle even the sloppiest housekeeper in the audience, George coordinates sound effects, lighting, and lightning.
Okay, you're in now.
I think most of today's horror cinema goes for jumps and startles rather than anything that really gets under your skin and frightens you conceptually. The only stuff that frightens me conceptually in 1980s cinema is political stuff. I'm worried about controlling it more.
Only one other thing frightens George Romero, and that's Hollywood. He's afraid of the tight control, the creative restrictions of major studios. So George brings Hollywood home to Pittsburgh. This time, he's brought home a bigger slice of the big time than ever before. People like Stephen King, the world's #1 selling novelist, author of horror classics like The Shining, Carrie, and Salem's Lot. And now, a cockroach classic, CREEPSHOW.
I don't know how I came up with it. There are times when I wish I hadn't. Like now.
Cockroaches are only one part of CREEPSHOW. The film is really a series of 5 scary stories run back to back, so the audience barely has time to catch its breath. Romero scares people with everything from killer cockroaches to a monster hiding in a crate.
Roll it. Rolling. 11:37, take 2.
Hold it.
But the biggest difference in this film is in front of the camera. Those anonymous zombies have been replaced by big-name stars. Hal Holbrook, Adrienne Barbeau, E.G. Marshall. But one thing remains the same. They act just like the characters in any George Romero film.
And I get very violent with her and really pushes the other side of this guy comes out. The man side of him comes out. You know.
This lady deserves to get her just rewards. And her just rewards should be scary, I guess. They're bloody, that's for sure.
Should I tell what he gets?
He gets justice right in the end.
But perhaps the biggest star of all in a George Romero movie is the special effects artist. Tom Savini makes sure the scares are real. He has done the special effects makeup on George's other films, as well as on the film Friday the 13th.
I think we're all magicians. These are all just illusions, and the fun is creating and fooling you with these illusions. The purpose of this particular head I can't reveal because of a secret little thing that's going to happen to E.G. Marshall in his segment of the film. I've been called things, you know. This guy's sick. Are you kidding?
But the sickness is only on the screen. Even for George Romero and his film family, it's only a movie.
I don't view it in any way as, I don't view myself in any way as a sardonic phantom who's off in the corner somewhere dreaming up things to do to the audience. I hope that the people who